Firefighters and recovery crews are still out at the scene working at Fort Funston in San Francisco.
Oh, no. Welcome to Limitless. And the San Francisco Bay Area.
Tough to see much activity because it's so dark out on the beach, but they have called in heavy equipment and cadaver dogs to assist with the operation.
Here's a closer look now at the section that collapsed. You can see the huge chunk that broke loose falling right there onto the beach below. And we're talking thousands and thousands of tons of dirt. We have team coverage from Fort Funston, beginning now with KPX5's Betty Yu, who has new information about the victim. Betty?
Veronica, we just learned from San Francisco Fire that this woman is in her 20s, and they are speaking with the other woman who survived this cliff collapse to learn more information. Now, right now, there is still a very extensive recovery operation with firefighters, with the assistance of cadaver dogs and also the U.S. Park Police and U.S. Park Rangers to recover this body that is trapped under all that dirt. Now, earlier, firefighters, as we saw from Chopper 5, were on their hands and knees using shovels and other equipment to try and find this victim, but unfortunately, it just was not successful. Also, search dogs were brought in, and they pointed to the northern part of this landslide, but still crews could not find this body. Firefighters tell me that this woman presumably has suffocated.
That's horrible. Let's get to Dunlap.
Respect all of the wild. These are the life signs. All make a galactic shine.
And Birdman launches. Ancient ruins, man. And Birdman lands well. Let's get to Ed Levin.
Okay, man, I can't believe this guy. He wants to walk all the way up this mountain to the top to get his truck.
Wine. You would have been halfway there if you started.
Yeah, we'd be okay if you'd finished packing up your glider, man. Can't believe this. What are we doing? Okay, we're trying this shit right now. But I don't know, man. 112. We barely got him. I mean, we're not that far. The farm is right here. Hey, we're hella tired already. We're hella tired. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way up to the top of this mountain. We'll make it somehow, but it ain't gonna be walking. Made it to the little house. Still walking that. You look a little tired. Dude, we just went from all the way down there, man. This is bullshit. I'm super impressed with how far we come. We're pretty much up there now. Came from way down there, past all the gates. Man, I'm so tired. And then we see this trail marker. It says we haven't even gone 1/10 of a mile. A lot of paragliders do this all the time. Walk up here, fly. It's a long walk, man. I've never done this shit. You ever done this shit?
Smells so good right now. I don't even know what that is.
It's called nature. Way up there. I don't know. I'm getting lightheaded thinking about it. There's something big moving around over there, man. Still going.
We made it to the top, man. And I launch. Hey, there's Mark. And I land well.
The recovery effort is going to continue for the body of a woman who was buried under a cliffside collapse at Fort Funston. Fire crews spent hours searching for her yesterday at that popular San Francisco beach. KRON 4's Sarah Stinson joins us now from Fort Funston. She has the latest. Sarah?
Good morning, Marty. Well, I'm in the parking lot near the Fort Funston Park Ranger Station, and you can see rangers just kind of set up here trying to get the public not to go into certain areas as they are trying to find the woman who was buried under sand and just dirt from a partial landslide that happened here yesterday. Take a look at the video so you can get a good look at what happened yesterday. You can see dozens of rescue crews working to save a woman buried under that pile. Firefighters say 2 women were involved in the Friday afternoon collapse at Fort Funston. Witnesses told them the women were walking up a nearly 80-foot cliff with a dog when it fell onto them. One of the women was successfully rescued with non-life-threatening injuries. Also, fortunately, that dog was also found and is okay, taken care of right now. At one point, more than 60 firefighters and 2 canines were a part of this effort.
That's where we're going, man. Jump off those mountains over there. Yeah, man.
I just want to fly, man. And I launch well from mission. I got above launch, man. Oh no, I'm sinking out. But I'll try this rock pile one last time. I better head for the landing zone. I've been told not to land through those trees, so I'll try the other route. Oh no, I'm too low, and I've got a tailwind. This is gonna hurt. And that's full speed. Uh-oh, that's blood.
That's what happens when you crash land, man. Oh, man. It's alright. I can take it. Just comes with the territory, I guess. Gotta work on my landing and mission.
It hurts worse the next day.
A body has been found near San Francisco's Fort Funston. It's in the same area where a woman was buried in a landslide back in February. As KPIX5's Ann Makovic reports, it's not clear yet if the body found today is hers.
I just spoke on the phone with the sister of the woman who was buried here last month. She said that her dad is now on the way here from the Central Valley after getting a phone call from authorities this morning. She says the body was found in the area where her sister went missing near a crumbled cliffside on the Pacific. Chopper 5 was overhead as authorities investigated the remains, and a woman's body was taken away by the medical examiner's office at around 10 a.m. The woman who was buried in a landslide on February 22nd was Kira Sunshine Scarlett of San Francisco. The 22-year-old was walking on the beach with her dog and a friend when they climbed over some rocks to escape the surf. That is when the hillside above them gave way and trapped them. Kira's friend was rescued. Kira was buried and never found. Authorities assumed her body was washed out to sea. Kira's sister says that if they do eventually find out that the body that was found here today is that of her sister, it's going to be a whole new phase of mourning. She said the family liked to think of her sister as now a mermaid. In San Francisco, Ann Makovic, KPIX5.
See you later from the Milky Way area. Limitless has been a Saul Good Productions presentation. Peace.